Kill it. Squash it. Smash it. Just get rid of it.
Spotted lanternflies are a species of insect native to parts of Asia. They're plant hoppers, meaning they can jump to and eat most plants. When the lanternfly feeds on the sap of plants, it excretes a sugary substance called honeydew, which can weaken the plants by causing disease and introducing bacteria. In their native range, this is part of a normal ecosystem. The problem arose when they spread to the U.S. from a stone shipment to Berks County, Pennsylvania in 2014. Without any significant predators and with their versatile diet, the spotted lanternfly began to take over Pennsylvania's natural areas and agricultural lands. And this was just the beginning. Since then, the lanternfly has spread to 18 states in the U.S. in just 10 years.
Lanternflies are hitchhikers. They spread by laying egg masses in the fall on hard surfaces, like firewood, trucks, and cars, where they're then carried to new places and hatch in the spring. They prefer warmer climates like those of China and Vietnam, so as climate change continues, so will their spread in the U.S. Lanternflies eat over 70 different plants, and since they're sapsuckers, they damage the plants they feed on. This has had devastating effects on the environment and, by extension, the economy. One estimate from Penn State puts the economic damage on agriculture from spotted lanternflies at over $42 million per year in Pennsylvania alone. Another puts it at almost $100 million per year. This amount will only grow as they spread to new states and their numbers increase.
The money lost is money that would go to farmers for the upkeep of their crops, pest prevention, and more. This affects small-scale and family farms more, as they don't have the same resources to recover.
Those farmers were used to these pests coming in. This one's particularly malicious, unfortunately, and a real cause for concern.
Getting prepared for what we may have to change in our management strategies going forward to prevent against damage from this insect.
It spreads a fungus as it attacks the vines. It also attacks hops, and we do also grow them to make beer here on site. So there is a risk that we could actually have vine death and hop death.
This could be a very nuisance pest for the community and for growers too, because we don't want to sell moldy apples to the consumer.
Luckily, not all hope is lost. Researchers from Cornell discovered two kinds of fungus that infect lanternflies. They work by attacking the joints and soft tissue of the insect, killing them and spreading the fungus further. These entomopathogenic fungi are called Bavaria bassiana and Batcoa major. Of these two, Batcoa major was found to be most effective against lanternflies, while not infecting any other insect native to North America. The hope is to develop the fungus into a sprayable biocontrol agent that curbs their spread. This graph shows the results of an experiment where lanternflies were showered with spores from Batcoa major. This graph shows the percent survival of adult female spotted lanternflies over days after showering. As you can see from the graph, within a week, the percent survival decreased to 30%. In the same study, researchers found that for adult males, their percent survival was only 5% after 3 to 6 days.
While we leave the fungus research to the professionals, there are still things you can do to stop the spread. You can donate to institutions currently researching the spotted lanternfly, like Cornell and Penn State, among others, to support the work being done on entomopathogenic fungi. You can also personally help scientists track the spread, going to invasivespecies.info.gov or your state's invasive species website to report sightings.
You can also use iNaturalist to help identify and track the spotted lanternfly in your area. Citizen science tools like iNaturalist provide a way for communities to contribute to research by uploading images and sightings of all species. It's simple. All you do is snap a photo, upload it to the app, and iNaturalist will help you identify the species and will save the sighting and location into its database, where scientists can use it for their research.
If you see one, squash it. If you see an egg mass, scrape it. Head to the description to find links to donate, download iNaturalist, and view the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture's website if you'd like to learn more. With your help, we can keep our food ours and out of the hands of the lanternfly.